Welcome to Going Insane with Temper Shmaine. That's me. Okay, so just dropped part 2 from today. Oh, what a day. Okay, so I told you I had a list of things that were brought to me through the day. I'm pretty sure we can do them in one video, and it shouldn't be very long, but it's pertinent to now, to this point in our journey, as we're going through the veil, while it's very thin and we're in the month of change and the year of change with a big, huge string of change portals, energetically speaking, astrologically speaking, numerologically speaking, which all syncs up with the one which we're tapped into, chakra, 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 because we're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, because we are the way showers and the change makers, ready to make waves, or just ride in the river. That's okay too. So maybe I'll just go down the list. Oh, let's invite the angels. Love team. OCG. Original Cosmic Gangsters. Ascended Masters. 5D and above. It's not my message. It's your message. The sun's going down, so I'm fixing to lose my light. And then it's bedtime. What a day. I'm actually, since I've been so, it still seems like, but so much going on, I can't tell. I guess I'm rolling on the energy, or maybe it's just the energy electrically. The new moon is tomorrow. Oh, we're riding that energy too. Don't forget to set your intentions for that. It's very important. Previous video, okay? By the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when another video drops, and leave a comment. Let's start a dialogue. If you have any questions, let me know. I also have services down below, as you know, some of you, and leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. Really helps promote the video. Thanks. Okay, so the first one is breakdown for breakthrough. Okay, so as we're going through this stuff, I mean, it's not cut and dried, right? And you never know when a trigger, which mirrors, triggers, and egos, it's a previous video, okay? But you never know when a trigger or cord cutting, the situations that stir up, drum up emotions and realizations, self-realizations that we have to forgive ourselves for unconditionally. Otherwise, we can't give it out, right? And unconditional self-love requires unconditional forgiveness, which you're worthy of and you're entitled to, because forgiveness is what it's about. Just ask Jesus, the Ascended Master Supreme, okay? So, breaking down. Since we're programmed to not have emotions, we're actually, okay, thank you. We're wired to spaz, because we don't feel the emotions when they're there, and it's fearful to have them at all. Here, take your pill. Take your pill. You don't have to feel anything. Oh, here, take a drink. Do these drugs. Opiates. What a great idea. And you can just numb yourself through life, never deal with a thing. But, okay, and that's where they'd like us. But we've since said, no thank you. Take cosmic rocks. Right? Okay, so breaking down is fine. It's not weakness. It's necessary. And it's necessary for the breakthrough. And it's not pretty. But when it's done, especially if you feel the void and you transmute that shit with the help from Michael Angel, my favorite swords. His sword. If you ask him to use his sword, to cut the cord and help you to transmute that back to its original source, which all things are originally from unconditional love, not conditional. Okay? And this is how we ascend. But we have to go through the breakdown to get to the breakthrough. And it's there. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Don't play the shame game. Previous video, okay? We learn through the storm. I'm already on topic 2. We learn through this storm how we got there, why we stayed there, and why it was necessary to not remain there. The storm is important. So just root in, anchor in, use your discernment muscle and your intuition muscle. Go left, go right, stand still, stand still. Pray. Intentions, very powerful. Ask for protection and guidance, and they will come. Ask them, and they will come. Okay? Write your letters to heaven. Burnt offering prayers really work well because you start with salutation to your love team. You can get very specific or general. It's okay. Always start with gratitudes for your blessings because we all have blessings. And if you don't have an attitude of gratitude, then you're trying to manifest from a position of lack, which if you're focusing on the lack, that's what you're creating. It's the universal law, not my idea of what the law is. It's the universal law, okay? You can Google universal laws. They're out there. Excuse me. They're out there, and they're very useful, and they're ones that they don't teach us because they don't want us to know. So use your discernment as you search for these. Oh, don't forget the emerald tablets. Okay, that's another really solid concept to cement in, to ground in with. Grounding, that's another thing. Through the storm, it's very important that we sage Palo Santo our areas and ourselves to attach to the negative energies, disperse them. Okay, salt baths or getting into fresh water, like an ocean, a pond. Not really fun, I guess. Well, not here. They're kind of man-made cement things here, but you know what I mean. Fresh water or natural water sources or a salt bath, and then just have the intention that the salt will take out the negative and let it go down the drain. And it's all about intention, okay? And then ask Gaia, ask Source, the love team, the OCGs, the angels with swords, and to transmute that shit. You got to transmute it, or you'll leave a void where shit can go back in, and you don't really get a choice if negative has a foothold. That's what they talk about, the foothold in the Bible. Okay. So I have here, afraid of change equals fearing to adapt. Okay, so we cling to what we know because we're afraid of the change and what is going to be necessary to adapt to our new environment, for our new environment. Okay, so false evidence appearing real, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's bliss. So if we let go of the toxic waste and the negative shit, what's left is the positive shit. It's just what it comes down to. And it's okay. We just gotta, this is the journey. And this is the time to do it. This is the time. This is what this time is for. It's the 5th month in a 5-year. We just went through the 555. We just had this, okay, super pink moon, okay, in Scorpio, death and transformation. Transformation, going towards the full, super full blood moon. with a full lunar eclipse coming on the 26th to seal it in with the blood. So we want to be well on our way. The new moon is for the intentions of what we want to bring in, to manifest in, as we go towards the super full blood moon, where it gets sealed with the blood. Ooh, that's just exciting. See, so knowing these hot tips and tricks, knowing what's coming, knowing the energies, knowing what the portals are for is very important and helpful. Okay, so tune in, tap in, turn on, stay turned on, keep coming back because it works if you work it. Okay, and the final note on there is the breakthroughs will come only when and only when. When and only when we're prepared for them. So if we don't have the foundation, which is what the sequence is about, if we don't have the foundation for the breakthroughs to come in and settle into, we're going to have to revisit the cracks in the foundation before we can expect divine stuff to feel comfortable staying there in our portion of our one portion of the all of the one. Okay, so we can be the best puzzle pieces snapping right into place without chunks missing or like little frays on the puzzle pieces. Don't you hate that? I was like, but it should fit, but it doesn't quite. Maybe if I mash it down. Or if there's a hole in the middle of it. I mean, you pick up the puzzle and you want to see the whole picture. All you can see is that one defect. Okay, so have the breakdown for the breakthrough, because then, only then, can the breakthrough come in unprepared, prepared ground. Learn through your storms. That's what they're there for. But trust with faith that you're rooted deep and secure in the knowledge that through the next little bit, the way showers will have the way to show for the rest to come. Okay? Don't be afraid of change. Welcome it. It's getting excited about it is far more enjoyable, fun, exciting, joy, blissful, inviting. It's kind of a sense of, that kind of whoop ass people talk about. That's what it feels like. It's like, oh, I pulled a can of whoop ass on that shit, and woohoo, yeehaw! Now we're just going through the next little veil and not being afraid to adapt into our authenticity, to our authentic selves. And oh my gosh, isn't this curl beautiful? Ride the wave. Hang 10. I don't know how to surf, so I can't really prepare. Y'all are gangsters. Oh, this is exciting. You're doing great. The higher realms are so pleased with us. They are so excited. Like these hurdles, these obstacles today. I was like, well, I could get upset. But what's the point? And I just kind of giggled and went, okay, so what do I do next? Well, now what do I try? Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Well, this should be, and everything was done, and my video was uploaded by the time I left to go see my mom, and it worked out perfect. If we just wait, and we can see that I learned a lot of stuff, and probably, all that stuff needed to be revamped, secured, and I found out a couple other little, tips and tricks for videos or whatever along the way, and it was great. So ride that wave. You got this. You got this. You're Doing great. Okay, so I'll see you in the morning, and get up and do it again. Amen. I love you. I love me too, but I love you, okay? Thanks, love team. See you on the flip side. Have a good night.